You're watching Explore Tulsa.
We're actually having a recruitment night tonight, so people just come in and see what it's all about. We can take people who've never been on skates before in their life, and then they run through like the fresh meat program, and the coaches just get them where they need to be. Fresh meat is when you first start, if you're a wall hugger, can't play at all, they kind of teach you everything you need to know. Every one of us has to start there. Some of us take a long time to make it out.
It's a really good way to stay in shape. As Mel had mentioned, there's several skill requirements that you have to do in order to be bout eligible, is what we call it.
So you have to pass a certain number of skills, like they call them minimum skills. You have to jump, weave, take a hit, give a hit.
You have to go around the track 27 times in 5 minutes.
And then once you can do all of those things, then you move up and you get to play with the big kids. So the point is to get as many points as you can.
There's 4 blockers and a jammer. And the jammer is the one, she wears a star on her helmet. It's like a helmet cover. And she wears that. And then there's 3 blockers that are just regular old blockers. And then there's a 4th blocker that's called a pivot. And she wears a line on her helmet, like on her helmet cover. And the jammer can actually pull her star and hand it off to the pivot, and the pivot becomes the jammer, and they're the one that scores.
There's a pretty stringent rule set. Not allowed to throw elbows, you can't punch people, no taking them out at the ankles. We have an area that you're allowed to hit people, and you can't hit in the back, you can't hit in the face. Some people are very fast and agile, and they're more geared towards getting around people quickly, and then there's some of us that are pretty stout and in theory could stop somebody like that a little better. And then there's some that are just like a massive wall of, you're not going past me. So. Very diverse group of people. We have just about every profession, every walk of life, all different kinds of interests. We even have widely varied political and social views, and then we all just come together, and it's a really supportive environment. Everybody's kind of nurturing towards, you see them out there hitting each other, but they're actually very kind. And if somebody gets hurt or if somebody has something going on in their life, everybody just sort of circles in around them and kind of makes a home for everybody.
I really love my teammates. There are definitely some people that I never would have crossed paths with in life had it not been for roller derby, because we've got some skaters on the team that are, nearly in their 50s. We've got some that are in their late 30s, or one of my better, we carpool and stuff together. I babysat her when I was in high school. So it's just kind of interesting little dynamics and just weird little things that are oh, okay, I guess you're one of my friends now, all right.
This is more of a non-traditional sport, and it's a more, I guess, societal's view of what women should be or play, or how we should be apologetic and delicate, and we don't hit people and we don't knock our friends down, and here we do, and they cheer you on for it. And so it's nice to see something non-traditional and to kind of push yourself, do something that every time you come out here, oh, that was awful, but I did it.
So far we've had a really good turnout of people trying out for the all-star team, and we've got some great coaches that really want to work on our skills and help us to move up in the rankings. So we try to be really involved in the community. We've got a philanthropy chair as well, and every bout that we do has a charity tied to it, and so we're just kind of all around, and we go to all this, we try to go to Riverside as often as we can. We're really excited for a gathering place to open. We've got several of our skaters that love to go to skate parks that are really good at it. Yeah, so we're just kind of everywhere.